Hey everybody, welcome to the series premiere of Hexa Gear around the world. I'm very excited to share with you this because for the next few months, I'll be connecting with Hexa Gear builders from different continents in different countries. Spain, the United States of America, Mexico, Costa Rica, South Korea, the Philippines, and of course, my home country, Malaysia. So we will be exchanging stories, sharing ideas, and just talk about Hexagear. For the first episode, we are heading to Barcelona, Spain, and catch up with Daniel, who is a true artist himself, very generous with his time, with his knowledge, always sharing with me on how to be better. A free spirit himself. Let's do this, guys. And
Oh, nice.
I see your box, man. I see the box. I also
Yeah,
decided to put this box
yeah, I
right
did the
here.
same. I
Awesome,
did the
man.
same. Look, even if it doesn't show good, I'm working on this one right now, and
Yeah,
just the shining and just everything it's getting me. But yeah,
yeah.
we will have to start talking about this real Titan guys
Okay.
because they're very serious, man. They're very serious thing. And well, I'm happy that Captain Yoon got me
Yeah,
into it. Actually, I'm very happy about
yeah.
it.
So we're just gonna do a quick introduction, right?
Yeah.
Guys, today I'm super excited because we have a very special guest. We have a very special friend right here, Daniel. So how we met? We actually met on Instagram,
On the
right?
Instagram,
Right.
the
Not
Instagram,
too
yeah.
not too not too long ago. I think it's what not more than 1 month. I think it's
No,
very recent.
no, no,
Very
no. Only that when you're building gunplay, time passes a lot. Like
yeah.
I think, or faster or slower. But it wasn't long ago. But it was
Yeah.
during the outbreak. I mean,
Yeah.
during the
Yes.
outbreak and on Instagram. So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
So,
look,
so-
there's somebody else that wants to say hi here. I
oh
have it on
wow,
my lap.
another girl. What's
So
her name,
it's
right?
very
She?
very small. No, it's
He?
Lilu. It's
Lilo.
Lilu
Lilo Lilo.
with you, but it's a guy. No, he's here.
Lilo.
He's on my lap.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah,
Hmm.
so guys, this is the series premiere. Okay, for
Hmm.
the first time ever, I'm having somebody on my channel. I'm super excited, and I'm so happy to for you to accept the invitation
Of course.
and to come in and just to have a conversation about Hexagear, right? And when I
Eh,
think of you, okay, when I think of you, Daniel, right? So for those of you who are watching, Daniel actually lives in Spain, right? But he's
yeah,
not he's not from Spain, man.
I'm not. I'm not
Yeah,
Spanish at all.
yeah.
I'm not
Tell,
Spanish at all. So
tell us a little
yeah,
bit.
yeah, I'm not Spanish at all. I was actually born in Venezuela and I lived like 17 years of my life there. But my grandparents
Yeah,
were from Hungary. So they weren't even Jewish or anything, but during after World War II, they went to Venezuela and they stayed there and they made a bakery.
nice.
Now they have 8 bakeries nowadays.
Wow.
Venezuela is not going too good, but well, they have to stay there.
Yeah,
That's their work and their living. And I have lived in Argentina 2 years. I lived also 8 years here in Barcelona.
yeah.
So, and I've been traveling around, so I have like a
Nice.
very peculiar view about some
Mm,
about toys and design in general. I
yeah,
think that's what I would define like
yeah.
my uh-huh.
But also when when I think of you, like
Uh-huh.
obviously you're a good person, right? You helped me a lot even we just met.
Well,
Guys, yeah, guys, I have to tell you, right? Daniel would send me videos about the kinds of colors, that he's using and how he builds his hexa gear. But when
yeah.
I think of you, Daniel, I think of you as an artist, right? Because this guy, guys, I'm telling you, he has more than 1,000 followers on Instagram, but he doesn't build Gundam, he doesn't build Hexagear, right? You're
I,
also
I
what?
yeah,
You draw, you paint,
I
you
paint, I draw, and I have played. I used to play the drums when I was young. I mean, I
yeah,
still play the drums very much, but that's my main thing. And
you
I
DJ,
produce music. I DJ, but more than DJing, I like is producing music. I
yeah,
produce music with Electron, with Teenage Engineering, that were some very
awesome,
small
man.
machines. They're awesome and beautiful machines that they work.
Yeah.
It's the 10th anniversary of the OP1, and it's such a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful machine. It works perfectly, and so I like that because I don't anymore see right now like the dream of being a big
Yeah,
DJ, but I see that I can make music for my videos, that I can make
nice.
music for anything. So yeah, and I take the build thing. I take it differently in
Mm-hmm.
some ways that I'm gonna be outspoken here, like
Mm-hmm.
saying that when I ask somebody, dude, how did you do that? And they
Mm-hmm.
tell me something like, oh no, dude, I do it like something like very, it's so easy. I tend
Mm-hmm.
to like say, I mean, I know what is work and I love work.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
so thinking about these things is it's more about having a nice, creating a nice thing in the community. I think
yeah.
creating a nice, I mean, that we can all talk. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
because at the end, that's the important, that we can all talk to each other, that
Yeah.
we can say, oh yeah, look what I'm building, even if the person, because now when I see Instagram, sometimes I say,
Mm-hmm.
oh, what matters 100 or 200 likes more or
Yeah,
anything. Instead, I like is the contact with the
yeah.
people, to be able to talk with them.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the likes and the things are very nice, and I
Yeah,
also am for it. But but I want to create, and not to create. It's already created. But for Hexagear and in Europe, not.
yeah,
There's not a Hexa community in Europe.
yeah.
There's different people, but that is
That,
would
that's
be like
that's
an
why that's why I want to do this, right? Part of
yeah,
my
yeah,
goals
yeah,
is to meet as many Hexagale fans around the world, like different countries, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I know that in Asia, especially in Japan, Hexagear is pretty big, but when I heard that
Yeah,
in Europe, I don't hear that.
yeah,
Even when
no,
I heard
no,
that,
no.
I was like,
Actually,
in Spain, in Spain, we have somebody. I was like, man, I have to get him on this show, right?
yeah, I actually have to tell you, I went to a shop,
Mm-hmm.
and the shop always likes when I go there because I always ask them for weird things. The last time
Yeah,
I asked for Machine and Krieger,
yeah,
so for the one before, I asked them for some weird vinyl things, so
yeah,
they get like some of other of those things and bring them too, so they are like
yeah,
grabbing a little bit of what's it, but it doesn't matter. I mean,
yeah.
I don't have a store right now to sell
Mm-hmm.
anything, so it's okay if they bring it. I buy it. The
Just buy it.
loudgale, this one that I have here, the loudgale, I
Yeah,
wasn't gonna buy it. I didn't even have it in my ideas to buy it, but I
but
went to the store and they
oh,
had brought it, and I
you
was
just give
like,
them money. Just give them the money. Just give them
yeah,
the money.
yeah, immediately, because I mean, even if today we're not gonna be like
Yeah,
showing, because we're not gonna be showing, I can tell you that just having built a
mm,
troop, a bulkarm that I have built, a
nice. It's a
bulkarm.
custom. It's a
It's a
custom
very it's
welcome.
a very custom bulkarm because it even has this is the logo, of the Federation on Gundam. But
Yeah,
well, okay, and
just
here it
use it.
has and here it has an Evangelion Project
Yeah,
One, but I cut the EVA, I cut the EVA, so it says Project One, so
nice.
it's perfect, man, Project One. And here behind I put a
Yeah,
how it's called, a 5-star stories one,
yeah,
because that 5-star stories, and these are 5-star stories too.
nice.
Those
Just a
are
bunch of a
yeah,
bunch of things. Yeah,
yeah, because at the end it's like a car, I mean, in some
yeah.
ways, if it was like Anaheim Electronics,
You
that's
just do it
like
whatever you want. You just do it whatever
yeah,
you want,
yeah. The
right?
same in this one. Yeah, the same in this one. I started, and I know that you will add very nice
Yeah,
pictures that I will send you.
yeah.
But here you can see that I painted all this. You won't see it because it's pale pink.
Yeah.
You can
Awesome,
see
man.
that they have a shape. You can see that they have a very big shape.
Yeah.
This is very big. You see next to
Yeah.
my head. It's very big for a hexa gear. I
Yeah.
tell you, it's heavy. And now I want to talk about this. Then in hexagear, I'm not scared to pull this apart like this. Then in hexagear, I'm not scared to pull it apart. I'm not scared. Today I was building this one so fast, and I made a lot of
Yeah.
mistakes. So
It's
I had
okay.
to open. So I had to open again. No. And I tell you, it doesn't matter. But in Gunpla, if you made this kind of mistakes and you try to open, man, you're
gonna break it.
you're gonna break it in
You're
half.
gonna break it.
And that can be a good or a bad thing, because you have to be very to the point. But the thing is that this can also, I know that we're not gonna play with it, but for posing it, for
It's
posing
good.
it, it's
It's
fair.
awesome.
Even for playing with it, I tell you. But
It's
for
nice.
posing it, it's awesome. The second thing, they bring like these anchors on the elbows. They bring these anchors, and all of them bring these are anchors, and they're all the same joint of the anchor, so you can change everything and anything that you want. So that inspires you a lot. Now they are very expensive, so when you build one, you say, okay, let's see if I can custom this one, but let's better leave it this way, you know. But when you start having, I imagine, more, you will say like, okay, let's but right now,
hey, look over here, man. Look over.
I know, yeah, with the joy toy and stuff. All of the I like all of them right now. Actually, I'm in a time of open, because even if you see the Instagram of big Gunpla builders, they are right now in a burnout stage, because there's too many people building Gunpla, man, and there's only so many ideas, dude. For real, there's only so many. I mean, no, actually, there's a lot of ideas, but it starts to be look like one of my favorite suits, just for talking 1 second about Gundam, is like a Hyakushiki. And now I have like 2,000 photos of Hyakushiki. You know, I cannot anymore.
Idea what are those.
You know, well, it's a golden, very nice golden legendary mobile suit. It's a golden mobile suit, like the first one is Charas novels, you know, Char. So, well, something like that. And awesome. Talking about Hexa, that's basically a lot of the stuff that they got. Just what I said, that you can change everything, you can work with a lot of stuff. I like it very much what I have right now. So
I mean, like, we're so excited about, you know, all these. One of the things that I will always remember you telling me, I have to scroll through our conversation. You know, you say when it comes to plastic model kits, okay, it's some people see it as art. You know, some people they see it as hobby. You know,
some people
some
see it
people see it as a toy. You know, so it doesn't matter, because no matter what your build, like everybody they are on the different journey, you know, and we are not judging how you build and all that, you know.
Totally.
I feel like Hexa Gear, you can customize it however you want to, right? It's just up to you. And speaking about that, sorry, I'm gonna cut you off a little bit. I'm gonna show you my first custom. Okay. You know, I'm very new. I'm very new to Hexa Gear.
Of course.
Plastic model kit, right? So I took your suggestion. I got some of the Vallejo color, right? I got
did.
I got a gold color. I customized the governor. Okay, I repaint the whole governor. Okay, I'm gonna show you right now. Okay. Check this out.
Oh man, that's the no more pink. You see,
no
now it's
pink.
no more pink. It's
black,
beautiful, man.
And now and white and gold. Man, it's my first time painting, but I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I'm so excited because
you're happy, right? Doesn't it make you happy?
I'm happy.
It makes you so happier, right? It makes you so much happier. You finish them, you put them there, and you can sleep very sound, like
you see the
like
stickers. I put
Yeah,
the stickers
I
over
kind
there.
of see them in the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two chest stickers, and
Yeah,
I
I
see
just
that
put
you
some
change.
stickers all over, and then I put the cape behind. The
Yeah, that's the best
I
thing
was
that you
like,
can do. Cut things,
yeah,
paint. Even with I'm gonna one of my biggest aids, I tell you, are Gunpla
yeah,
markers.
yeah,
Not of any color in specific. I
yeah,
also use the Posca, but the thing is that Posca you're gonna have to top coat.
yeah.
With Posca, you first paint them and then you top coat so it looks perfect and it doesn't
Nice.
scratch. But
Okay.
you can use whatever you want, man.
Yeah,
And the top coat, you need a very nice top coat. Even sometimes you can use it in Hexa Gear. There's no much panel lining, so
yeah, yeah,
so you can use the top coat and it ends up looking very nice. The thing, look for a top
yeah,
coat that is not sticky, because if it remains sticky, you're gonna be like, oh fuck. Because
yeah,
look for I mean, I found like in a dollar store, but
yeah,
a very good one,
yeah,
and it worked perfectly.
yeah.
And I was also thinking that I wanted to say that
Mm-hmm.
since I got in Hexagear, I
Yeah.
got in Hexagear for something very specific, because I
Mm.
saw that they were very like troop like,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
troop like, and
Mm-hmm.
I like them a lot. I told you that I was before seeing Machine and
Yeah,
Krieger, seeing what I was gonna do, and
yeah.
so I saw Hexa and I said like, wow, man, this looks like, I mean, like, I like Titans, I like
The
because
makeup,
because 118 is like bigger, but 124 is
it's just
like,
perfect,
okay,
man.
it's just perfect. Okay,
Yeah,
118 is good for posing them, for everything, but I think that for
absolutely.
fitting them inside of the cockpit,
Yeah,
if you made the guy bigger, it would be impossible, man, because
yeah,
you would have a mech like this, you would have a
yeah,
mech like this, because the guy,
yeah,
the guys are, that's the main problem, that
yeah.
because in Gunpla, all of the guys are gonna be this
Yeah,
size,
the tiny,
but
the tiny.
but in this the design has to be like a lot more optical, because what happens is that in Gunpla you
Yeah,
can do this, you can do this illusion of vastness, of very big robot, and
yeah.
so you don't focus that much on the small things. Instead, in this one, your eye focuses on the small things, because you're given
Mm-hmm.
lifelike proportions. So
Yeah,
I feel that customizing this one, it goes more to like a real, if you would really for real make a very good rust oxide on this ones, they would look amazing,
yeah,
amazing, because they feel like real metal panels. That's
exactly.
what I mean. They feel
Yeah,
like real metal panels.
yeah.
So I like it. I
It's
like it
fun.
a lot.
How,
I'm loving it.
yeah,
And
how long have you been building Hexagear?
well, it was, look, I bought here, I have
Yeah.
them down here. I bought my first governor, that was
What's
this
your
one.
first governor? Which one?
This one, man,
The
the
early
troop,
governor.
just
Yeah,
a very, oh shit, with this,
yeah,
but well, a normal troop. Wait a second, a normal troop like
yeah.
this.
The
That
early
is the
governor.
normal troop.
Yes.
And look, you have to see my second governor, and I haven't built it yet. Look at my second governor. The same
Yeah,
one,
I want
man.
the same one.
I bought two of the same one, dude.
Nice. Are you gonna
Because I like,
custom? You're gonna
I,
custom, man. I think it's
yeah.
custom.
It's not only that. It's that
Yeah.
if you have a troop, I mean, if you want to make like a platoon of
Yes.
16 men, you have to buy like more, even more. So
Yes.
there, it's gonna be. Wait, I'm gonna
I
put
can't
it
see
down
you
for.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was just showing it, so no. But my first gear of the Kotobukiya was the bulkarm
The
alpha.
bulkarm, this guy
So I
right
got the
here. This
bulkarm
guy right
alpha.
here.
Oh,
The
this
green
guy right
one.
here.
You
But
got the
this is
green
the
one.
green one. Yeah,
The
the
green
green
one.
one.
I have the
It
wait.
bring it brings an axe.
Over here.
Here. Oh, also the alpha.
I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
it, man. I have to get two because
It's very nice.
it's really
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And well, finally, like 2 or 1 month ago, I got this guy, the loudgale.
Loudgale.
Here you can See?
which one do you like better? Which one do you like better? The loud gear
This man,
bulkarm?
this
Ah,
dude,
really?
this one, and I'm gonna make all of the exchange of heads of
Yeah,
things that you can make so you see it. But the thing with the loudgale is that once you see the head and
yeah,
the top part, you have to figure out that, I mean, they make it small because you have to fit a guy inside,
yeah,
but it has the head for it to be a very big mech, you know,
yeah,
for real. It has
yeah,
the, so if you build it big like this,
yeah,
it would be very nice. I mean, the loud girl has
yeah,
let me see like how big they can really be, because the loud girl
yeah,
starts becoming even bigger, man. The
yeah.
loud girl, I wanted to show this because this is my favorite thing, and I know people will see it. Here, the loud girl, you pop this out like pop, you know, pop, and the cockpit comes out this
Oh wow,
way
that's huge.
completely.
Oh,
So
it's really
look how
different.
big it is. Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's very different. The cockpit, how it comes,
yeah.
and there you will see. But
Wow.
look, you see, it comes completely different. And
Yeah,
this arm on the other side, I painted it like very different too.
yeah.
And but while you put it back, you see it closes like this, crack, 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 and here it has a whoop.
Oh
You see
wow. It's
that
really different than the Balkan Alpha and
very much.
the
And look at the lamp
yeah,
lights.
very nice.
The head is super. The head is super. Hey, little
Yeah.
wait. The head is super powerful. You know.
Yeah, I think
So yeah.
eventually I'm gonna get one of those because from what I heard in the hexagear community, right, their top
Uh
four
huh.
or top five is
Yeah.
Balkan Alpha, the Loudgale, the Acne Rage. You heard of Acne Rage? The very big.
No, no,
Yeah.
I haven't, but
I,
I will.
I'm gonna send you the link. Okay.
Okay.
Apparently, a lot of people like it, and it's also very expensive, right? Because
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
40
there.
it's 40 cm. It's big. You
Okay.
can
Yeah,
make it at
yeah,
40
yeah.
cm.
That's
It's
yeah.
really big, right?
And
Yeah,
what? Yeah. And what? Look. Then did you see the bulkarm, the loud girl, how it opens? So I
yeah,
decided that I was gonna make the wheels, you know, like
yeah.
completely orange, you know.
Nice.
So and they look amazing. It's
Yeah,
like I didn't want to make it like too. I mean, you
like
know that.
typical, like very typical. Because like for your build,
Yeah.
I find that
Yeah.
Daniel, your build is very artistic. It's very creative. You know,
Yeah, it's a
because
typical. Yeah, yeah,
it's always
yeah.
you. You know, like
It's
when
mine. I don't.
yeah, it's your. I feel like
Yeah,
when it comes to customizing your plastic model kit, it really depends on the personality of the
yeah,
person who's building it. You know, so
definitely.
for
Yeah.
because for yours, you know, you are not the perfectionist type. Everything must be very nice. For you, you
No.
just like, dude, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
build whatever. You know, so
yeah,
that's really
actually,
yeah,
I like it to the point that it's functional. I mean, that it's
yeah,
very functional. It works. It looks beautiful. I mean, it can stunt. It has the ability to for people to be like, wow, but it doesn't have to be like I mean, separating a panel in 16 pieces.
yeah,
And I like that too. I like that a lot, but it's not my style.
yeah,
I like sometimes when the paint, because that's true also in planes. Sometimes in planes you're gonna see some little details. You know, you're gonna see
yes,
some little damage here and there. So I like to make it random.
yeah,
Sometimes when I'm using the brush,
yeah,
I grab a random color and I put it on some place, you know, because
yeah.
it feels good. Like it
You go with
changes.
how you feel because
Yeah.
I feel like when it comes to a person very artistic and creative like you, that's how you express your creativity. You know, you
Yeah.
be like, okay,
Yeah.
you're just trying to find things and do things
Yeah.
different.
Other people explain it. Other people that are more design
Yeah,
minded, they
yeah,
explain it differently. But
yeah.
I am a little
More
more.
free. Yeah, very free.
I like the freedom of that,
Yeah,
but I want to push it forward so that it becomes beautiful and polished. You know, I mean that
yeah,
it be a, let's say like it's not, it's gritty but it's polished like that. You know,
yeah,
it's like a bit dirty but polished, you know.
Yeah.
That would be like what I would like to
Awesome.
for my gear to be.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I.
one of
Mhm.
the one of the other
Yo.
things I want to get different.
Yeah.
I want to get different. How is it called? Different governors, because I've seen that the brand is very broad. The brand is very big. It has different things. So I am just a newbie. So
Yeah.
I paint all other kind of things. You can see them in my Instagram.
Yeah.
But in Hexagram, I'm just a
Yeah.
newbie. But the thing is that I've painted graffiti since I'm 11 years old.
Yeah.
But I stopped painting like in the streets, like let's say like 10 years ago, because I
Yeah.
didn't want to have more problems and stuff. And then
Yeah.
I started painting more
Building.
inside of,
Yeah.
yeah, so and legal stuffs.
Yeah.
But what I tell you, that painting technique has helped me to,
Mhm.
when my airbrush damage, instead of buying another one that I have to, I'm using right now spray cans, and you can tell, when you see
Yeah.
them, you can tell the difference. And I've been painting them from a far away with a spray can.
You spray
So,
on the runner? Do you spray on
yeah,
the runner?
yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah. No, no.
That's an inside joke. That's an inside joke.
Yeah, that's definitely an inside joke. Don't spray and don't paint on the runner, dude. It's const. And the other. When he wrote to me in Instagram, I wrote to him back. Try and stop me,
Yeah.
Try and
Yeah.
stop me, because everybody. I mean, I know what is a good advice. I know
Yeah.
what is taking a good advice.
Yeah.
But these people in Instagram are not looking to show good advice. They are looking to, like,
To troll.
I'm
They wanna
there.
troll you.
Yeah, I'm
They
there.
troll
Yeah,
you.
that's not good advice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
vibe check. How's the vibe?
Yeah.
Vibe check right now.
Uh-huh.
But behind you, I mean,
Huh?
behind you it says vibe check.
Vibe check. Yeah.
How is it check? How's the vibe right now?
It's good vibe, man. It's good
Amazing,
vibe.
right?
Yeah.
Definitely
Okay.
good
Uh,
vibe.
Daniel, a couple of things before we wrap it up, right? Okay.
Yeah,
First thing
yeah.
is that Hexa Gear is awesome, but what is maybe one thing that you don't really like about Hexa Gear? What is the
Oh,
yeah? What's
okay,
one thing?
okay. Now it's a little bit of my turn.
Yeah.
What I don't like about Hexa Gear,
It's
they have
expensive.
to. They have the money is one. The money is one thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna complain about the money,
Yeah.
because I think that they do
It's
very,
good. It's
not
awesome
only
job.
you know what, not only
Mm.
a very good work, but also when you finish the loudgale, you have spare like 10
Yes.
pieces.
Yes.
Bandai would never leave that, dude, and so it wouldn't be that expensive, so
Yeah.
they could sell it. But
Yeah.
Hexagear attempts to that.
Yeah.
Another thing that this one I really dislike sometimes, they have like an isometric view of their designs, when you are in
The
the
instruction.
manual,
The
in the instructions.
yes. Yeah.
Sometimes
You
you are
can't
trying
tell.
to put
Yeah.
and it comes, and when okay, you don't put it completely, but you're halfway there putting all the things, and you see that
You're
you can
wrong.
tell
You
you
got it
can tell
wrong.
the you can tell the left from the right,
Yeah.
so the legs sometimes. So
Yeah.
sometimes they do add some small marks, and I
Yeah.
like that. I like all of the things that they do, but it is a bit more confusing than
Yeah.
the other ones. It's the manual.
Yeah.
I also, just for saying this, I also had this problem, like with, it's a racing kit with like
Yeah. Yeah.
calamity kit, but
Yeah.
but they can, that's high level and high octane,
Yeah.
it's a kit that you have to drill each and every of the openings. You have
Yeah.
to, it's a wrestler. So with that, I wouldn't complain. But for Hexa Gear, the price that it got, and that I think
Yeah.
that they should explain it, at least. It's a very big manual, so they could explain it in two ways.
Yeah.
maybe
Or
it
maybe
doesn't look
they change the
that,
orientation of the
that's what I
parts.
mean, the
Yeah.
orientation. So maybe it won't look that beautiful, the manual, because you
Yeah.
know, the manual looks very beautiful to be big,
Yeah.
but you will have good explanation,
Yeah.
because I tell you, these are the kind of things that make you like, you're finishing and you're like, oh fuck this, you
Yeah.
know, because
And
for
then
real, I tell you,
you have to take apart everything, and they're like too small.
yeah,
Some of them you just be like,
and they end up all like chewed, you know, they have
yeah,
like
yeah,
that like chew mark, and you're
yeah,
like, wow.
yeah.
So yeah,
That's
that's the
that's
only,
that's good point.
that
You know
that
that's
could
really
be,
good
that
point.
could be the 2 points.
Yeah.
Other thing is, they should maybe only the governors make them a little bit less expensive, so they are
Yeah.
appealing. Only the governors, not the, I don't care about the mecha.
The mecha, yeah, because it's
The
big
mecha,
size, you know.
it's big and it's amazing, even if
Yeah.
it's not, it's so amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
it converts. I mean, this one that I'm showing you also turns into a
Yeah.
car, you know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
it does everything.
Yeah.
But the governors, the girl that you painted,
Yeah.
she's, when you hold she's
Yeah.
like so little plastic that you're like, but it's beautiful. I know it's
Yeah.
beautiful. It's
It's
so beautiful.
I'm
It's
happy.
priceless.
Yeah.
It's priceless, and I'm happy too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, for other people to get into it, you know, for other people
Yeah.
to say, at least, because other people say, oh, I buy the 30-minute missions, you know, and and forget about it. So no, there should be some competition at least, you know.
Yeah.
But well, that's my only a point of view.
Yeah.
Only I
Yeah.
think other people also think that, you know.
Yeah. Okay, one
So,
one last thing. Okay, one last thing.
mhm.
Before we wrap it up for this session, if people who are watching in Europe, I don't know, man. I have no idea how many people watch, but if they are watching in Europe or if they watch in Spain, right? Uh,
Uh-huh.
where do you recommend for them to get their hexa gear?
Well,
What's your favorite place?
I
Yeah,
would recommend the only place that they would kind of get it right now here, because there are a
there's
lot
not
of
many,
stuff
is it?
there. No, there are. Look, this is the thing. In here in Barcelona, there is a Salón del Manga, like a manga salon that they
Yeah,
make 50 years ago, dude. 50
awesome.
years ago. So it's
What?
very old. It's
Yeah,
very old. They haven't made it the last 2 years, but it's
yeah,
incredibly big. And there comes stores from Italy, from France, from Germany, so there is and all of the manga, all of the tomes of manga are
yeah.
reproduced in Spanish by a thing called Norma. So
Wow.
there is a big culture here. But the
Yeah,
thing is that finding these small things like Hexa Gear, you
yeah,
will only find it in a stall called GOKURAKU, the one that I
yeah,
go,
yeah, yeah.
because you can ask them, you can ask them,
Mm.
could you ask it, could you see if you have them, and they check if they have it, and they tell me, oh yeah, there's one in Germany, do you want me to bring it? Okay, yeah,
Wow.
and they bring more, and they bring
Yeah,
even more. But
wow.
and it's not that much expensive. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
let's say $20, it's a lot of money in a
yeah,
kit,
yeah,
but or 20 euros is a lot of money in a kit, but it's what you have to do to get Hexa
yeah,
Gear. If not, buy a no grade Bandai and be
yeah,
happy, because I
yeah,
like them too. I mean, I like them too, but if you want the Hexa Gear, it's like when I buy the resin kits,
yeah,
sometimes I have to say I can't buy the other things right now,
yeah.
because the resin
Yeah,
kit is gonna $400 or
wow.
500, clack,
Yeah,
and that's a big
yeah,
chunk. But well, talking about that, only the governors, that they make them a little
mm,
bit small, a little bit smaller, the price, the smaller price for the
yeah.
governors, and that would make everybody want to buy the governors, I
Everyone,
think. And
everyone would
then
be happy. We will be happy.
yeah.
We buy more. It's just
Definitely,
yeah,
definitely. So everybody would be, like we would say, happy, and people would get into it because they say, "Oh, I have two governors now. I want to put them
you
into
want more.
something,
Yeah,
now
yeah,
I want to put them in some armor, So that's
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
That's my points for Hexagear. Let's say
Yeah.
what I could say that
Yeah.
would be my opinion.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Daniel.
Yeah. No, you're welcome.
If people want to follow you on Instagram, I'm gonna put it up here, in
Oh
this
yeah,
video so they
link
can
it
check out your
down.
work. Yeah, I'm gonna
Link,
link it down.
link it
Right.
down,
So
and so
yeah,
because it's very much appreciated in this
yeah,
world, that because that's another last important thing. I
yes,
do it as an artist too. I
yes,
do it as an artist too, because I also sell canvases, I
yeah,
sell shirts,
yeah,
I have a brand that it's called the Criminal Delta, a
yeah.
small, very small
I'm
brand
gonna
that I
put
have.
the
I
link
I
in
only
the description.
so so it's artsy, so it's
Yeah,
artsy thing. So yeah, I do. It's very appreciated, the
yeah,
help with links and with whatever it can be,
yeah.
because I really like this, man. It's like
Mm.
some look. I'm gonna finish with this. One time I showed like a very nice Mercedes Benz model to a person, and a person told me, oh, but it doesn't ride, it doesn't go. And of course it doesn't go, but just having the nowadays we have to go we have the ability to go back to these olden hobbies that people had forgotten.
Yeah.
So now I am willing to inspire new
Mm.
people.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
everything.
Yeah, so
So
yeah, thank you so much, Daniel, for spending your time. Speaking
yeah.
about time, what time is it over there right now in
Here it's
Barcelona?
5:30 p.m. What's
Yeah,
over there?
over here it's 11:30 p.m.
Oh,
It's
11:30. I thought it was gonna be
bedtime, man.
late. I thought it was gonna be
Yeah,
later, but at least it was 11:30. It
yeah.
was good, and it could have been worse because we tried. We
Yeah, we were
tried.
trying a lot of things. Yeah,
It
trying to
came
speed
out
it up.
perfect. It
I
came
think it
out.
was good. I think it's a really good, first episode to
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
get to connect and meet, governors, Hexagear
That's
fans, in different parts
that's
of the
it.
world.
And I hope you have a good like a good luck and a good time meeting the other
Yeah.
guys from USA, from wherever they are.
Yeah,
And
we have
I'm,
people
I'm
from, from the Philippines, from Costa Rica, from
oh
America, from South.
yeah,
I,
yeah,
I've got a bunch of names, and I'm very excited to meet people and to really see their build, because like I said,
that's
the custom is very personalized, right? To
yeah, it's a
whoever is
different
building it.
thing. It's a different
And
thing.
yeah, like I always say, I enjoy
I,
talking to you.
I
Yeah,
hope the other people also understand that even if they're expensive, they can customize them
yeah,
like they want, because that's what
exactly.
that happens too. That happens too.
Yeah,
That a lot of people is not gonna be like customizing them, and they're gonna be very
yeah,
very plain, because they are, because
yeah.
you're gonna keep them like they are, and that's okay too.
That was me.
But
That was me. Yesterday, I was like, man, I need to try. Like,
yeah,
what's
vent.
the
You need
worst?
to vent.
Yeah,
Yeah, vent.
I was like, what's the worst thing that could happen? Because the thing
Yeah,
about coloring is that you can always wash it off, and you can,
yeah, and with Vallejo,
yeah,
acrylics
yeah,
that you use,
yeah,
acrylics are you can wash them with water,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you can try and go ahead, man. It's
yeah,
something for everybody. I
yeah,
love it, man. I love
yeah,
this, and I love that we can do it nowadays. So
yeah.
thank you for inviting me, man.
Thank you,
And
Daniel.
we
I'll
keep
talk
on
to you.
talk
Yeah,
we keep on talking like always.
yeah, okay.
Bye, man.
Maybe next time, I can
Hmm.
invite you back and we can talk. I'm planning to do like an episode with other people, you
And
know.
definitely,
Yeah,
and also one in which I show you the studio, because I have
yeah,
four tables here. Only that
yeah,
I'm in my room. I
yeah,
have four tables, but my computer and my internet. I mean, I
yeah,
have wireless, but I decided to use the LAN, for the
yeah,
for the connection. In case I
yeah,
decided to use the LAN, so my LAN is here in my room,
yeah,
and but I have four tables
yeah.
behind. So
Just
I mean,
follow Daniel on Instagram. You're gonna see all his work, his workshop. I call it
That's
your garage because you put all
yeah.
his toys over there.
I because here in Spain a lot of people throw a lot of good stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
so you can grab like something that is very nice, like a well, like a canvas or something, and you
Yeah.
put it
Just
there,
put
and
it
you're
there.
like, wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
All right.
man,
Good talking to
nice.
you. Yeah.
Thank you for the
I will talk to you soon.
invite.
All
Thank you
right.
for the invite, man. Bye.
Okay. Ciao.
Ciao.
I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Now, if you're an experienced builder, stay hungry, stay humble, keep learning. If you're new to plastic model kit, hey, it's never too late to start. There's never a perfect condition or a perfect moment. Sometimes you just gotta go with it. You just gotta do it, right? And plastic model kit is for everybody, right? It's for everybody. So yeah, don't be afraid to pick up a pair of nipper and your first governor, right? I highly recommend the Governor Warmage Hexa. It's fun, trust me. For the next episode, we're heading to Portland, Oregon, and have a chat with Gutsy. Now, Gutsy is a great content creator with more than 40,000 followers on his TikTok. And this guy, he knows what he's doing. And you know what, guys? It's time for you to click some buttons, subscribe, hit the bell, share, like, and I will see you the next episode. God bless everyone.